Black men are getting married more than black women.
They
When
don't
you
want to get married. They have wounds. They
well,
love
black
wounds.
men have more marriages than black women, even though they are statistically less than black
They also
women.
don't take care of their kids too. Statistically,
No,
there's
no,
more of them that don't
no,
take care of their own
that's
kids.
not true. CDC actually documented this, that black men are the most involved fathers in America. Shocker, yes.
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, you see the link, you see the clip. Well, the clip, whatever. That's always cracked me up. Ever since, Kevin was doing his shows and, he hit the girls with statistics. And now you see guys. I mean, people been grifting off of Kevin since he passed. This Kevin grift is global, goddammit. The story of black men and the reality of black men is still hitting women with smacking women in the face, and it shouldn't be by now. It really shouldn't be. But when you got to say, there are less black men than black women, statistically, but there are more black men married than black women, statistically, and it's like, so black men are least a population than black women, but more black women married, and then black men don't want to be married, but you know. How often have you seen black women not want to be married or be engaged 11 times but never want to be married? Be a consistent baby mama, but never a consistent wife. You know. And I'm gonna do a video on that. Like it's a clip with a guy, one of the comedians he's on YouTube. He's like, somebody made a post about Steph Curry. Like, how come all them kids look like Steph? And somebody responded like, that's what happened when all your kids by the same father. And the dude was just crying, laughing. I'm like, yeah. We've gone that far. But this idea that, narratives and feelings and stories matter over facts to this day is an issue. It's an issue. And a lot of you ladies are mad about, the facts and the stories of black men not adding up because in all honesty, y'all don't know the truth about y'all. A lot of people don't know the truth about their own stories with their parents, with their mother and father. They only know mom's side. They don't know dad's side. Or even when they have these dates, people are dating in these relationships, and when it's over, they're mad, they're upset because they're pointing the finger at the other person. This is what he did. This is what he is. Blah blah blah. But they don't. It doesn't dawn on them what they did in a relationship. They don't see why people are not fucking with them either. They can't see it. Everybody just, she's a good person and he's an evil person. That's just how it's gonna go, right? And then you come to find out over time that it's not really making sense. Why is it not making sense? Because it doesn't add up. And what doesn't add up is this idea that because you're angry, that makes you correct. Because your feelings are hurt, that makes you correct. Because, how can I say this? You're in a position of revenge or power, that makes you correct. When it doesn't, when people got to tell you facts and then the facts are different from your narrative or from your story and you're still upset and the facts don't go, wait, whoa. I never knew that. Because sometimes the reality can be the antithesis to your situation, but because you live your situation, you thought your situation was the norm when it's not. And when it comes to that video and that piece, with the African guy, I think he's African, talking with black American women about black men, and he knows the statistics and they don't. And one of them just still, she still got that angry, let's just say energy. I don't even like using that, but that angry energy is like, what are you angry at? And some people are like that. Like I remember years ago, I had a girlfriend, and I knew she didn't listen. I knew she got like I figured out she's not she's hard of hearing on purpose, right? She don't hear on purpose. She hear what you want to hear on purpose. So instead of talking to her, I said, you know what? I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it down on a letter because I already know you don't listen. And I said, you just read it. And she read the letter, and she came back. She read the letter and finished the letter and came back with an attitude. And you said da 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 da, and you da 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 da. And I was just like, I ain't say that shit. That's why I wrote it in the letter. Read that damn letter again. And then she read, where do you hear that shit you just said? Where do you see the shit that you just said in that letter? She walked her ass back upstairs. Like, I said, exactly. Your ass don't listen. Some people are like that. Some people see the world through their attitude, through their bad attitude. Some people see the world through their stereotypes. Some people see the world through their quote unquote trauma. And they don't realize it's them. So facts don't matter. What's reality doesn't matter. And, you know, for some people, it might take somebody like an elderly person in your family to tell you, you know, I've seen people lie. Just lie. Flat out, just lie. And go, I didn't do that. And, you know, other people that were there like, what you mean you didn't do that? I would never do that. Your ass did that. No, I didn't. Your ass did that. We were all there when you did that. You did that shit. I don't remember that. You always don't remember shit that get your ass kicked. But you always do shit that can get your ass kicked. And when you get your ass kicked, you always the victim. Like you did nothing, right? So there are people like that in life who just, they don't know how to do anything but, you know, cause problems. Or see problems or create problems. So all their vantage point is problematic. So when you give somebody the facts about something and it doesn't line up, they have a matrix glitch in their head. Like, it can't be that. Yes, it is. You're just a fucked up person. But I'm going to leave it at that, man. Y'all tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.